Hey, everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show.
It's out, it's out.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay on top of the game.
And people have joked over the years, Great American Small Park instead of ballpark because of the way that the ball...
Out on the tag. I had no idea that the Hall of Fame was waiting for me.
It has been for me a long and winding road. 23 years ago, I never dreamed that this high honor would come to me.
How does one describe the birth of a dream as it takes shape in a young boy's heart? And how does one express the indescribable feeling of finally reaching this summit that so many others have struggled to obtain?
What a double play by Ozzie Smith! Oh, mercy!
Every journey has a beginning, a road built on heartbreak and hope. A road that takes you to bigger stages, bigger games, under brighter lights. Your name is called, with a new path ahead. One that leads away from home and towards a dream. The road twists, it turns, it tests, it dares you to quit. But sometimes, it leads somewhere special. The highs that make your heart race, the lows that make you wonder if you belong. Injuries, slumps, comebacks, and moments that will live forever. Every step, every setback, every triumph, every swing, every throw, every inning, every mile. Where will your road take you?
It's time for high school baseball on the show. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm Ben Gelman, and I'm excited to be with you for a matchup that looks like it'll be critical for position in the upcoming state championship playoffs. Coming up on the first pitch, our starter in this one, Brock Steele, the ace of the staff, ready to go. Big opportunity here to impress the college and pro brass. A lot of work still to do as he enters the home stretch of his senior season. Could earn himself an invite to the MLB Draft Combine with scouts eyeing him as a potential top 5 round pick. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And there's one away. That's straight up power pitching right there. 3 straight fastballs, and he couldn't catch up. Bases empty, 1 away. Dominic Burks digs in now. Swing and a miss, late cut there.
Mow him down.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck out looking for the backwards K. Rolling right along to start the afternoon. 2 out. That fastball was in a hittable spot, but he just let it stroll through the zone for called strike 3. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. 2 outs, bases empty.
Hey, 2 down here.
Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Make him go fishing, come on.
And a swing and a miss. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. Impeccable command in that inning. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. Electric stuff out there on the mound. On to the next inning. Brock Steele ready to go. He'll have a big decision to make soon, college or the pros. I caught up with him pregame, and he told me he's focused on finishing the season strong and carrying this team into the playoffs. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. A bit unusual to see him swing so early. Typically uses the whole field, but a little jumpy in this spot. Late on that fastball. 1 out and the base is empty. Strike 2.
Hey, we got one.
That one is foul. We'll see another.
You got this guy.
Set down looking. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Not a perfectly spotted fastball with 2 strikes, but got away with it. The hitter might have been expecting something closer to the edge of the zone and simply couldn't adjust in time. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the top of the second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Welcome back, folks, and just a reminder that this is a 7-inning game here at the high school level. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. This to third. Valbuena. And now 1 out. Good sinker there and got him to mow the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice pitching. Puts this one in the air down the line. Great effort to haul it in. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down now. Now it's the shortstop, Luis Vazquez. Swings through that one for strike 2. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. 9 straight set down here to start the game. Welcome back to Rush Peak Field. On to the 4th. Brock Steele ready to go again. This stretch of the season means a little extra as he's trying to play his way into an MLB Draft Combine invite. His performance in outings like today's will go a long way toward making that happen.
Blow by him.
Swings and misses. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
For the Bobcats, first baseman Dominic Burks.
Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. Swing and a miss. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Next up, the designated hitter, Leo Encarnacion. Went down on strikes the first time through. 0-1, here's the pitch. Got the bat going too soon there, it's strike 2. The Bobcats held hitless so far in the game. Struck out swinging. And a nice frame on the mound, he sets him down 1-2-3. Welcome back to Rush Peak Field. Digging in, J.J. Rohde.
J.J. Rohde.
On 0-1, the delivery. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. And that's a strikeout looking. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th.
Be aggressive.
Here.
Late on that fastball. Got the batter swinging. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. That's great location on that 2-strike fastball, making it difficult for him to do anything with it. Not afraid to command the inner half of the plate and earn the strikeout as a result. So 2 out, Torrey Miller getting ready to hit. First at bat was a strikeout. He started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. Late with the swing there. Top of the 5th inning. 2 down and nobody aboard. Got the strikeout. How about that? An immaculate inning. Who needs a defense behind you? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. A command performance for him. Steele back out there, locked in a pitcher's duel. What a show these hurlers have put on today.
Get this guy out of here.
Swing and a miss.
Hey, no outs now.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Let's go, you got this guy.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Efficient work on the mound there. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Give him a chair.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th.
Number 1, shortstop.
That's what he'd like to have back. A mid-90s fastball in a hittable location. Two down now, and now the shortstop, Luis Vazquez. Struck out swinging the first time. The Bobcats with a 0 in the hit column so far. Swings and misses, struck him out. An immaculate inning. Perfection through 6 innings. Top of the 7th here, Dave Fritz now at the plate. Ground ball to third base, and that's just foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Time to have a look at his pitch breakdown for the game. So far, it looks like he only trusts 2 of his offerings. He's thrown 1 of those 2 more than 80% of the time today, and he hasn't let them play to run, so he might stick with it. Swing and a miss out front that time. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Next one's popped in the air into right, and now 2 away. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. So 2 out. Leo Encarnacion will hit next. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Nope. Ball.
Getting squeezed a bit here in the late going.
Stay aggressive up there.
Comes up empty, strike 2. Got him swinging. Nice job out there as he gets him 1, 2, 3. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been. And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For our entire excellent crew, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in to Baseball on the Show. And good night, Jim, wherever you are. Welcome to High School Baseball on the Show. I'm Ben Gelman, glad to be with you on Senior Day. Scouts from some of the top college teams in the country are here, evaluating prospects who can raise any program ceiling. But today's also a chance for all of us to see these upperclassmen play their last regular season game and celebrate their high school careers before the next stage in front of their beloved hometown fans. Just about set to start this one. And starting this one, Steele will get the ball in this one, a premier prep pitcher who has generated a lot of attention from scouts and college recruiters this spring. Senior Day is yet another pressure-packed opportunity to showcase his skills in front of his home crowd. Popped up left side. Towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. Steele was untouchable the last time he took the hill, firing a no-hitter. Bases empty, one away. Now it's the second baseman, Enrique Garlobo. And here's the 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Rolling right along to start the afternoon. 2 out.
Left fielder, Lenny Clemens.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Two outs and nobody aboard. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the air, right field. Fair ball. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Pulls into second with 2 gone. Just got a piece of that, but he'll take it for sure. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. Gets under it, pops it up. And that retires the side. Top of the second, stepping in, Tommy Patterson. Swing and a miss, nice changeup. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Swings and misses, and quickly one away in the second inning.
Batting sixth, Catcher, number 28.
Come on, mow him down.
In the air to left. And it's foul. And the righty delivers. Late on that fastball. On the ground, Foster. That's out number 2.
Batting 7th.
2 down
First
now.
baseman,
And now the
David
first baseman,
Walk.
David Walk. And it drops in. And that extends the inning.
Be aggressive.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Got him. That ends the inning. So no runs. Here we go in the top of the third, scoreless ball game, and the batter will be the shortstop, Steven Tashner. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Make him fish.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. That's great location on that 2-strike fastball, making it difficult for him to do anything with it. Not afraid to command the inner half of the plate and earn the strikeout as a result.
Get this guy out of here.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That's in there. And it's 0-2. Got the strikeout looking. First 2 batters gone in the top of the third. Efficient work on the mound there. Nobody on and 2 outs. Enrique Garlobo, the next to hit. Went down on strikes the first time through. Riddle moving under it. Gets there. Got it. We move on to the... Welcome back to Rush Peak Field as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Lenny Clemens. Late on that fastball. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. Swings through it for the K. 1 gone leading off the
batter,
4th.
number 9,
I
designated
love
hitter,
that pitch sequence there, going fastball through the zone before a slider to the outer half. And because he had to respect the heater, he wasn't able to get the bat where it needed to be. One out and the base is empty. Strike 2. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. Struck the batter out without a swing. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Tommy Patterson getting ready to hit. He started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. Struck out swinging the first time. Swings through that one for a strike 2. Been impressive watching how he's attacked both up. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Midway through the 4th, the Bulldogs. On to the next inning, and here's the catcher, Noah Pena. Swing and a miss. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Now a flare off the bat towards the line. And it stays fair. The tying run is aboard. Got the hitter down 0-2, but then put that pitch right over the middle, and he collected the single because of it. And a big swing and a miss.
Hey, nobody out now.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Late on that swing, and he was probably trying to stay back for something off speed. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Got him swinging. 1 away here in the 5th.
Up next for the Eagles, third baseman.
Time to have a look at his pitch breakdown for the game. It looks like he's trimming down his arsenal a bit today. He's thrown 2 of his offerings for more than 80% of his pitches. No runs allowed yet, which shows that it's been a good approach for him. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. We're in the top of the fifth inning. Tying run is at first. That's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters for strike 3. Steven Tasher digs in now. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Late with the swing there. Certainly looks like they're going to waste that leadoff base runner. He got on, but hasn't made it past first yet. They'll need a good hit to bring him in. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got the batter looking for the K. Called strike 3 on a fastball. Steele back on the mound against the top of the lineup. Third time these hitters get a look at it.
Hey, no outs here.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Struck out looking for the backwards K. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. And swing and a miss. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. 0-2 now. Goes down looking for the strikeout. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. So 2 out. Lenny Clemens will hit next. 1 for 2. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Plays a 1 here.
High fly ball out to left center.
You go.
And that'll do it. Make it 6. Steele back on the mound for the 9th, looking to finish what he started. Just 3 outs away from a complete game. 1-run ball game, but he's staying aggressive out there on the mound, coming right after these hitters. Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Struck out swinging. That's a very crucial out to start the 7th.
Up next for the Eagles, right fielder, Tommy Patterson.
First pitch, swings and misses. He's done well to get these hitters chasing at pitches outside the zone. They've got to be a bit more patient and make him come into the strike zone if they want to get to him. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Go in the dark one.
Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. The Bulldogs leading by 1 here in the top half of the 7th. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got the K. Only 1 out remaining. Here's the catcher, Noah Pena.
Infield plays at 1 here.
That's a strike, but probably not a great one to swing at on the first pitch. Smart take, I think. They're down to their final strike of the game. Fly ball, right field. And that'll do it. They get the victory on Senior Day. What a win for the hometown team and their senior class. Steele with an incredible pitching performance in his team's win. With the pressure of Senior Day plus all the scouts in attendance, he came through in a big way for his school. He certainly proved that he has what it takes to pitch at the next level. regular season is in the books, but for a select few teams, the season continues. The high school playoffs have arrived. Hey everybody, I'm Ben Gelman, and I'm honored to be on the call for this one. This first postseason game is a chance for these teams to extend their championship hopes one more day, and for these young prospects to showcase their skills. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Alejandro Tejada.
Alejandro Tejada.
Ground ball to the right side. Alonso takes it to first, 1 out. Steele notched a complete game in his most recent start. Fastball in for a strike. A little out front there, swings through it. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Too quickly gone in the bottom of the first this afternoon. So 2 out. Stepping in, Stephen Malone. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Got him. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. We head to the second. The Bulldogs have the edge. Bottom of the inning, Brock Steele ready to go again. He's created a lot of buzz this season, projected to go in the first 5 rounds of the upcoming MLB draft. Getting another opportunity today in the playoffs to show scouts he has what it takes to excel at the next level. Got him. And quickly 1 away in the second inning. Efficient work on the mound there. Swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Get this guy out of here.
Ground ball right side. Will do it alone. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Jeremy Lindsay.
2 away here, nobody on. And now the right fielder, Jeremy Lindsay. Swing and a foul straight back. On 0-1, the delivery. Chopper right side, and that's foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2. Welcome back, folks, and just a reminder that this is a 7-inning game here at the high school level. Cut on and missed. It's 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a K. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. That slider was very hittable, and he just couldn't get to it. Tough break for the hitter. Oh-1.
Get him out of there.
Late on that fastball. Struck out swinging. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. And now, Alan Nakajima.
Plays at first now.
Right through there for a strike.
Come on, mow him down.
That one catches the zone. 0-2 now. Hitter looks a little too passive. It goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ballgame. Welcome back to Stellar Sports Complex. Bottom of the 4th. Brock Steele ready to go. He's in an enviable spot with the choice to either head to college or sign professionally after the draft. But for now, all that matters is pitching his team deep into the postseason with a chance to win it all. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Now here's the 0-2. Struck the batter out without a swing. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. That fastball on the inner half locked him up, and you have to think he was looking to the outer part of the plate, trying to protect. But then the heater comes in right under the hands, and he was caught flat-footed. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one. Got the batter swinging. 2 outs already in the home fourth.
Up next for the Stars, first baseman.
Let's break down how
Steele
he's using his pitches in this one. So far, it looks like he only trusts 2 of his offerings. He's thrown one of those 2 more than 80% of the time today. And they haven't scored off him yet, so he'll probably stick to the plan. The 0-1 offering. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. So 12 up, 12. Welcome back to Steele Sports Complex.
Third baseman.
We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Now at the dish, Brian Tan.
Get this guy out of here.
Hey, we got no outs here.
Let's go. You got this guy.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. He's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive his success, really putting the ball where he wants it to go. Struck out looking, and the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. That fastball right on the outside corner had him frozen. Some really textbook pitching there. He might as well have walked to the plate and placed it on the black. Great work for the backwards K. The Bulldogs ahead by 5. Bottom half of the 5th. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. Got the strikeout looking. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning.
Out of there.
Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Jeremy Lindsay. First at bat was a strikeout.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
Strike 2. Fine work in this one, just 1 strike away from a 5th shutout frame. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. Welcome back to playoff baseball from Steele Sports Complex. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. At the plate, Alvaro Diaz. Fastball for a strike. Twice now he's let a high strike go by, and the pitcher's gotten ahead 0-2. On the ground, picks it up. Over to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Stars, the left fielder number 29, Henry Novoa.
That one finds the zone.
Throw him the dark one. Throw him that good
And a
stuff.
high fly out to center. And there are 2 down. And he's really closing in on this now with 4 outs remaining. Bases are empty with 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Alan Nakajima. Went down on strikes the first time through. Late on that fastball.
Get him with your best pitch right here.
And a swing and a miss. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. Welcome back to playoff baseball from Steele Sports Complex. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Alejandro Tejada. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss for the strikeout.
Up next,
leadoff batter set down to open the 7th.
W.
Out on the mound, he's probably feeling a bit relieved because that was a little too hittable a location for that fastball. Worked out for him that time.
Here we got 1.
Yep.
Right through there for the strikeout. Only 1 out remaining.
For the Stars, first baseman,
2 down now. Steven Malone digs in now. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, But then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, and this one is over. A perfect ending to a perfect game. And the celebration begins. The high school state championship has arrived here on the show. I'm Ben Gelman, glad to be with you. After months of hard work, dedication, and unforgettable moments, it all comes down to this, with hardware and eternal bragging rights on the line. For these young prospects, it's one last chance to prove that they can perform at an elite level on the biggest stage. Steele, ready to go, looking to set the tone right out of the gate. Dave,
come on, mow him down.
Dave Fritz leading things off and takes a strike. Cut on and missed. That is strike two. I'm sure he'd tell you it's all about the team, but this player's presence here in the playoffs is a testament not just to his skill, but to his determination and commitment to the game. Struck the batter out without a swing. Fastball at the letters for strike three.
Get him out of there. Got a good D behind you.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Struck out swinging. Two gone as the home first is moving along pretty quick. Already establishing a potent rhythm, striking out the first two batters. It looks like these hitters are going to have their work cut out for them in this one. Bases are empty with two away.
Hey,
Leo Encarnacion getting ready to hit. Swing and a foul straight back. Two quick strikeouts to start the game for this lineup. They may need to start attacking the first hittable pitch they see. Here's a grounder up the middle. Play made, that ends the inning. Scoreless. Bottom half of inning number two. Now the left fielder, J.J. Rhodey. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Swing and a miss out front that time. Smart work on the mound. He knows this hitter likes to chase out of the zone. That time he couldn't connect on that slider down. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Get this guy out of here.
Swings through that high fastball. Late on that swing, and he was probably trying to stay back for something off speed. And a swing and a miss. Already two gone in the home half of the second inning.
Catcher, Torrey Miller.
And here's the catcher, Torrey Miller.
Plays at one now.
And swing and miss. He's started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. That's a strike. No score here in the second inning. Struck out looking for the backwards K. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. We're at the end of 2. We're all tied, 0-0. Bottom of the inning, Brock Steele will be facing a tough decision that very few high school seniors get to make. Take the college route with a chance to live out his CWS dreams or go straight to the pros. He has the talent to do it all. Fly ball, right field. Oh, towards the line. One up, one down. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit.
Castro.
Late on that fastball. That's a strikeout looking. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. Efficient work on the mound there. 2 away here, nobody on. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Luis Vazquez. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at-bat. Gets a piece, it stays 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Welcome back to Pine Grove Park. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Dave Fritz.
Mow him down.
Swings through that one. These hitters are coming with an aggressive approach at the plate, swinging the bat early in the count. That can spark some offense, or it can put you in a lot of bad counts.
Attack that zone.
Struck out looking. 1 gone leading off the 4th. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K.
Come on, mow him down.
0-1. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Home team down by 1. Not sure what was discussed in the hitters meeting before this game. They're swinging at just about anything. Got him swinging. 2 outs already in the home 4th. So up next, Leo Encarnacion grounded out the first time.
Leo Encarnacion.
Get him out of there. Hey, now get ahead right here.
Ground ball left side. There with plenty of time, inning over. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, J.J. Rohde. Here's a pop-up. Riddle should have this one.
Wall.
1 away. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe, the kind of pitch hitters dream about. He swings and fouls one off. He looks in just innings away from a state championship. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Here's the catcher, Torrey Miller. Caught looking the first time up.
Miller.
0-1. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. 0-2, and the delivery. Swings and misses. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Welcome back to the state championship at Pine Grove Park. Now it's the right fielder, Greg Perry. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. Close one, but doesn't get the call. I was certain that was a strike. Not my call, though. Got him. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th.
Third baseman number 5, Henry.
He's starting to feel it on the mound. That state championship trophy is within his grasp. Just needs to throw strikes here. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot. But then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now. That's straight up power pitching right there. 3 straight fastballs, and he couldn't catch up. So 2 out, and the batter will be the shortstop, Luis Vazquez. Went down on strikes the first time through.
Be aggressive.
Strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nice job out there as he gets him 1, 2, 3. Perfection through 6. Bottom of the 7th, Dave Fritz now at the plate.
Mow him down. No outs.
0-2, waves at that one. 2 outs now, all that separates this team from a state title. Right through there for a strike. The Bobcats with a 0 in the hit column so far. In the air, along the left field line. And it's foul. And they can taste it, just 1 out away from being crowned state champs. And a sigh of relief on the mound because he left that changeup in a juicy location but got away with it. Batter's probably kicking himself right now, wishing he had another crack at it. So it's their last chance of the ball game. Encarnacion swings through it for strike 1. 0-2, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and this one is over. A perfect ending to a perfect game. And that's it. They're state champions. A perfect ending to an incredible season.
The road to Major League Baseball dreams makes a stop here at the MLB Draft Combine, live from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Alongside Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Jessica, we have a young pitcher here, just wrapped up his season. Now he's got a chance to perform in front of the pro scouts. What are you most looking forward to?
Well, first of all, how cool is it that he gets the opportunity to perform on this stage at a major league park? And there's a lot of pitchers here. So really making sure that he stays within himself and shows that he deserves a shot at the pro level.
You were a player that was able to thrive under pressure. This is a different kind of pressure than game pressure. How does he block it out and perform?
You know, being able to embrace it. You know, there's a reason why he's here. There's a reason why he gets a chance to showcase his skills. So being able to stay within what he can do and not trying to be like everyone else around him.
All right, let's go down on the field for more.
Well, it's time to see how these pitchers fare, Jessica.
Yeah, well, body movement is the first thing scouts are looking for. Balance, rhythm, and timing within his delivery, as well, of course, that arm strength. In the end, can he put it where the catcher is set up?
Jessica, your thoughts on his session so far?
This guy's impressive. He's got that real ability to check all the boxes. He's poised out there in this high-stakes situation, and that's a great sign. Seems to have good command and excellent velocity on his pitches. He's showing he belongs at this level.
Hello and welcome to the MLB Draft Combine on MLB The Show. I'm Ben Gelman, and I'm thrilled to be bringing you all the action. Just about ready to roll here. And pitching in this game, Brock Steele. Our starting pitcher is one of the more intriguing arms you'll see at the MLB Draft Combine this year. He carries himself with such confidence. You'd never know from the outside the pressure he must be feeling. 0-2 now. That one is foul. We'll see another. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Good location on that heater, top of the zone. That's the modern approach with the fastball, trying to get good ride on it. Swing wasn't on time, but tough to get good contact on it, even if it had been. Bases empty, one away. Now it's the right fielder, Vernon Lima. Steele was rolling in his last start, tossing a complete game shutout. This pitch popped up.
All you, take it, take it.
2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Adrian Velasquez.
Hey! 2 outs, bases empty. Strike 2. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Slider misses away. And that's a strikeout looking. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the first. All set for the start of this inning. At the plate, Garrett Willard. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. These tournament games are, of course, just a part of the larger picture here at the Combine. Drills and assessments measure each player's fitness, strength, agility, and on-field performance, as well as other skills. Now the 1-2 pitch. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. That slider had some really good sweeping action, but just missed catching the zone. Got the batter swinging. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Close, doesn't get the call. Swings and misses, and that's strike one. Right through there for a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Freddie
2 down now, and here's the catcher, Freddie Saunders. Blooper into right field, towards the line. Reaching for it and brings it in. We move on to the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Johan Valencia. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. That's great location on that 2-strike fastball, making it difficult for him to do anything with it. Not afraid to command the inner half of the plate and earn the strikeout as a result. One out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Way too cavalier an approach from this lineup. They seem to be swinging at everything. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. First 2 batters gone in the top of the third. So digging in, Josh Buckley. He started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. Now here's the 0-2. Top of the third, no score. Got the batter looking for the K. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Home half of the third coming up, still scoreless. Back here at Chase Field, and now the center fielder, Mackenzie Hahn. Bounces it to the left side. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 8, Vernon Lima.
Late on that fastball. Both the pitcher and catcher have noticed how aggressive these hitters have been early in the count. Might see if they can get them to chase.
Take it.
That's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Adrian Velasquez.
Two down now. Here's the left fielder, Adrian Velasquez. Struck out looking the first time up. Lopez whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here in the desert, and now Garrett Willard. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. Just missing there. And the count, 1-2. That's a strikeout looking. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth. That was in a hittable location, but he got caught looking at it. Might want that one back. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. Kicks and delivers. Fly ball out to center. Guerrero under it. And makes the catch.
The batter, the catcher.
Let's break down how he's using his pitches in this one. It looks like he's trimming down his arsenal a bit today. He's thrown 2 of his offerings for more than 80% of his pitches, and they haven't scored off him yet, so he'll probably stick to the plan. There in plenty of time ends the inning. So 5 perfect innings. We're back here at the ballpark. Start of the 6th. Ben Gelman bringing you this one. And leading off, Johan Valencia. Valencia swings through that one, coming to the plate for the 2nd time today. Down 0-2, swings through it. Next offering is down low. And the slider just misses. Decent movement on that slider, but he needs to bring it a little closer to the plate. That one was way outside, and the batter was able to take it more easily. And the 0-1 now. And that drops in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. So up next, Josh Buckley went down on strikes the first time through. There's a strike. Set down looking. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Perfection through 6. Welcome back. We're in the 7th inning, and we have a new pitcher on the mound, Derek Lorenz. 3-2, the final score. On behalf of our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.
With the 7th pick of the first round, the Baltimore Orioles select Steele.
Greetings from Charles Schwab Field. MLB The Show brings you Game 1 of the College World Series. It's the Florida State Seminoles taking on the Texas Longhorns. John Sciambi with you alongside Chris Singleton and Jessica Mendoza. Jess, this player has 2 goals here in Omaha. Boost his draft stock and bring home a national title.
Winning over everything, Boog. That's all he's got to remember. When you focus on the scoreboard and not the scouts, you usually end up showing them what they came to see anyway.
Today's starting pitcher, Steele. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
2 down. Now it's going to be Alvin Fontenot.
Plays it first.
Popped in the air, left field. And that is that. Eichinger up next. Florida State has the most CWS appearances of any program without a title, even with 24 trips to Omaha.
Yeah, what's crazy about that, Boog, is Mike Barton had over 1,900 wins in his 40 years coaching the Noles.
Yeah, and one of these years, you know they're going to break through. Just get it done for your most famous alum, Eduardo Perez. These guys are due.
Stepping in, Brody Marte.
Hey!
The 0-2.
Ahead 1-2. His best bet is to go up the ladder here. Just be sure to miss up and out of the zone.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
It's got to be pretty satisfying for a pitcher. Gets ahead in the count and then gets him to chase. If he takes that one, I don't think it's called a strike.
Late with the swing there.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Struck him out swinging, and he strikes out the side. On to the 3rd inning, digging in, Sammy Lugo. And that's fouled off.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Shu Erdman digs in now.
Ball.
Come on, home down.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Inside, almost got him. And it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So digging in, Earl Strawberry.
Yeehaw!
Fastball for a strike.
He definitely did not agree with the umpire on those called strikes.
Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. The Longhorns lead it 1. Start of the 4th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Fernando Mullen. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Swings through that.
Another 0-2 count. Pitcher's got all the momentum. He's just in complete control.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
7 punch-outs already. Man, he looked flat out dangerous out there. This lineup hasn't solved him at all, and I'm really impressed with the mix and tempo.
Now the 3rd baseman, Eduardo Quinones.
Hey, stay aggressive up there.
And the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Fontenot swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Geraldo Eichinger. Base knock right field. And the tying run is on base.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Another strikeout. He's got the good stuff working on this one. 10 Ks already. With the amount of game we've got left, pretty sure we can expect a few more.
One out man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Robbie Thacker. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Make a play here, huh?
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Yeah, we got one.
Got him looking. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Lugo at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Get him out of there.
There's a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Now, Shu Erdman. That's a strike at the top edge of the zone. It's 0-1. Good job to fight that one off.
Get him the chase right here.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Takes it in for the out. And the batter now, Earl Strawberry. That one fouled off. The 0-1.
Home down.
Out towards right center field. Cole on the move. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there are 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Fernando Mullen.
If I'm at the plate right now, I think I'm just going for it. He's been filling up the zone, so for me, it's time to be aggressive and absolutely let it fly.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3 down. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Eduardo Quiñones.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Blue. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Alvin Fontenot will hit next. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Big time take, especially with 2 strikes.
This is your moment.
Texas holding on to a 1-run lead. We're in the top half of inning number 7. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Aldo Eichinger now at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
He has not liked it up. No offers on either. 0-2 now.
That's
he
the ball.
might climb the ladder
Outside.
here.
Throw him the dark one. Throw him that good stuff.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Jude Steele with an incredible pitching performance, Siggy.
Yeah, an outstanding Omaha debut and a huge team win. You know, with all the pressures that come with playing on this stage, plus all the scouts in attendance, this guy came through in a big way for his school. Looking forward to seeing what he can do in his next outing, but he certainly proved that he's got what it takes to pitch at the next level.
Pitching for the
Brock
Longhorn.
Steele gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Mullen, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Eduardo Quinones getting ready to hit. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Popped up. Kaiser. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there are two outs. Here's the left fielder, Alvin Fontenot. First pitch, and he just misses.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. The Seminoles on top 4-3. Greetings from Charles Schwab Field. MLB The Show brings you Game 1 of the College World Series. It's the Vanderbilt Commodores taking on the Texas Longhorns. John Sciambi with you alongside Chris Singleton and Jessica Mendoza. Jess, this player has 2 goals here in Omaha. Boost his draft stock and bring home a national title.
Winning over everything, Boog. That's all he's got to remember. When you focus on the scoreboard and not the scouts, you usually end up showing them what they came to see anyway.
On the hill here today, Brock Steele. What's the word on him? Okay, all set to go. Now the third baseman, Eduardo Quinones.
Ball.
And we're underway here this afternoon.
105.
Late on that fastball.
Hey, we got nobody, no one down here.
Swing and a ball popped in the air.
All you. Take it, take it.
One away. And here is Alvin Fontenot. That one catches the zone. Strike one.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
In the air, left field. Ash drifts towards it, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, Walker Gillespie.
So up next, Walker Gillespie. Out to short, Spence. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. We'll go to the bottom. Tejera at the plate for Vanderbilt. It's not just about bringing in talent with this program. It's the way they get the players ready for the next level.
Totally, Boog. Just think back to that 2019 championship team. Absolutely stacked. J.J. Bulladay, Austin Martin, those guys lit it up here in Omaha.
Yeah, that lineup could flat out mash.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Shu Erdman. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Coming from that opposite arm slot, I think he saw it, but he was looking out over the plate and just got frozen by how hard that ran back in on his hands. Really nice fastball in. So hard to do anything with. There's number 8. 1 pitch away.
2 down, nobody on. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
All he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Lugo steps in. Vanderbilt really flipped the script on what a private school could be in college baseball, Singy.
Oh, yeah. 2 national titles since 2014, and it feels like every year they're sending another wave of players to the pros. Guys like David Price, Dansby Swanson, Walker Buehler. Man, they've brought a lot of attention to that program.
Yeah, a lot of first-round picks, 1-1s. That was Dansby. That was David Price. Vandy's fingerprints are all over MLB rosters. They've set the standard for player development.
Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And now the shortstop, Earl Strawberry.
Yeah.
There's a line drive to left field. That's out number 2.
Batting up, the designated
Next to hit, Fernando Mullen. On the ground to 3rd. Slings it across. That's the inning. Texas out front. Start of the 4th. Digging in, Eduardo Quinones.
Get him out of
there. In there at the knees.
0-2, both in on the hands. A great time for something off speed and away.
And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
He gets a 3-pitch strikeout, and I got no notes, guys.
So digging in, Alvin Fontenot.
Strike!
Get this guy out of here.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So dang sneaky. His arm action really sells that changeup.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Tejera now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. The Longhorns leading by 4, top half of inning number 4. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. See ya, strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the first baseman, Shu Erdman.
Hey, nobody on.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike one.
Well, these guys just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for him yet.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Eichinger, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a bouncer. Branch to first, and the first two set down on the top of the 5th.
Up next for the Commodores, the right fielder, number 3.
2 down, bases empty. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Sammy Lugo.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. So up next, Earl Strawberry.
When a pitcher's consistently landing first pitch strikes, you've got to be aggressive. It might not help you run up his pitch count, but you can't just sit back. Be ready to attack early.
Ball. And no outs now.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Fernando Mullen getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
Fastball for a strike.
One down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 2nd out.
Another strikeout. He's got the good stuff working on this one. 10 Ks already with the amount of game we've got left. Pretty sure we can expect a few more.
Quinones in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able.
In plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. The Longhorns. Top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Alvin Fontenot.
It's late, but pitcher's still cooking with gas here.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Zips it to first.
Yes, you're out.
And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Walker Gillespie, the next to hit. And a foul ball. Texas up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7.
Another 0-2 count. Pitcher's got all the momentum. He's just in complete control.
That's too high.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Struck him out looking. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Now here is Ernesto Tejera, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that drops in for a strike. Late with the swing there.
We're seeing that a lot now. Guys looking to drive the ball no matter what the count is.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. No Steele with an incredible pitching performance, Siggy.
Yeah, an outstanding Omaha debut and a huge team win. You know, with all the pressures that come with playing on this stage, plus all the scouts in attendance, this guy came through in a big way for his school. Looking forward to seeing what he can do in his next outing, but he certainly proved that he's got what it takes to pitch.
Pitching change here, Brock Steele.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Vasquez, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. On the ground, into the outfield, base hit.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Next to hit, Rory Bowman. Chop back up the middle. Branch takes it to the base for the force out as they pass up the chance at the double play. And here's the catcher, Chance Bistofka. He was late there, strike one. Florida with the tying run at the plate here at the top of the ninth. Check swing, and he went 0-2. In there, got him looking for the K. Now only one out remaining.
That inside fastball is just beautifully located and locked him up. As a batter with 2 strikes, you're trying to protect away. Whether he thought it was off the plate or just got beat, either way, that is a special pitch.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's going to be Herman Block.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game. Steele pitched a clean inning for the save.
Good work out of the bullpen in the win, Boog. Really handled his business against this lineup. You'll take that kind of performance just about every time.
Live from Charles Schwab Field, we're getting ready for the semifinals here at the College World Series. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Virginia Cavaliers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Stepping in, Ewell
Leading off
Kimball.
this afternoon, the designated hitter, Ewell Kimball.
And that one fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
First baseman, Brady Grindell.
So up next, Brady Grindell. The 0-2.
Mow him down.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
One out.
And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No need to find any sea legs here. Just settling right in. Back-to-back Ks on the very first 2 hitters of the game. Offense better start making a plan. Time to get something going. Put something in play.
Brandon Blanchard in the box now. No balls and a strike.
First 2 go down on strikes. You can bet they're taking notes in the dugout for when it's their turn. Ahead 1-2, his best bet is to go up the ladder here. Just be sure to miss up and out of the zone.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back in action here at the Chuck, Charles Schwab Field. When you touch down in Omaha, it just feels different, doesn't it?
Totally, Boog. The atmosphere here is just unreal. You walk down Main Street, every restaurant has the game on. Fans are decked out in colors all over the place.
Yeah, and I love seeing all the families that have made this trip for generations. This entire city just breathes college baseball.
Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
That slider wasn't even in the neighborhood, but he goes down swinging. Either he got completely fooled or he saw the slider coming and just couldn't shut it down. On the mound, he's probably pretty surprised he got him to chase, but hey, he'll take it.
Late with the swing there. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Plays that first here.
At the plate, Chet Cross. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Sets him down on strikes. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. The Longhorns have the lead 6-0. Sparbory steps in. The dish in Charlottesville is such a fun place to catch a game. The fans show up expecting to win.
Yeah, that's just the standard there now, Boog. And I'm big on the vibes. Charlottesville's become a real baseball town.
Yeah, guys, those 2014 and 2015 teams were some of the most resilient groups we've seen in Omaha. They just know how to handle the big moments. Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Dante O'Neill in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
Feels like the fastball is catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
Strike 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock. Man at first with 1 gone. Christopher Coyle, the next to hit. Tap foul at the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
Down 0-2, it's time to shorten the path to the ball. Put something in play to give yourself a shot.
Struck him out without a swing. Strikeout number 8.
He's collecting a ton of strikeouts, but you know what's equally impressive? 0 walks, using every square inch of that strike zone to go after this offense. And they just can't seem to figure him out.
Good job to fight that one off. O'Neill leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the outside corner, got him looking. Texas. Brindell up next. Virginia, of course, won it all in 2015. They beat Vanderbilt for their first national title in program history.
Josh Spores was so crucial to that 2015 team, Boog. He even won the Most Outstanding Player Award. Josh is also the most recent member of a pretty elite club. Players who are both college and MLB World Series champions.
Yeah, and that championship formula is still there. Pitching, defense, timely hitting, that's all it takes. And Virginia just keeps checking all the boxes.
Colbert stands in now and watches strike 1. Swings through that.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Foul ball.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
No, that's out.
We got two.
Got him. Out number 3. The Longhorns. Bottom of the inning. And now the right fielder, Alan Arnez.
No outs.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
So dang sneaky. His arm action really sells that changeup.
Pitches in for a strike, and it's 1-2. Stays alive. Swing and a bouncer. Fair ball. And they tag him out. Here's the center fielder, Chet Cross. Fastball for a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Texas up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
He gets a 3-pitch strikeout, and I got no notes, guys.
Next to hit, Bryce Sparbory. Strike 2.
This lineup just hasn't been able to get anything going. We're 5 innings in here.
And down on strikes he goes. Now a dozen strikeouts for him. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dante O'Neill.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
0-1. Fastball for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Aguilar under this one. And there's one down. Here's the catcher, Christopher Coyle. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's off the mark. Ball 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. And next is the designated hitter, Ewell Kimball. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
When a pitcher's consistently landing first pitch strikes, you've got to be aggressive. It might not help you run up his pitch count, but you can't just sit back. Be ready to attack early.
Tosses to first. That's the third out. Inning over.
Protected.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Noah Villa.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Steele threw 6 shutout innings and notched double-digit strikeouts.
Well, starts like the one he had today inspire a lot of confidence from the manager and your teammates. Really great outing. Certainly a big part of why they won this game.
Hello and welcome to Charles Schwab Field in Omaha, Nebraska. MLB The Show brings you the College World Series Finals. It's the LSU Tigers going up against the Texas Longhorns. And pitching in this game, Steele. How about a scouting report on him?
He was on last start, had all the pitches working. You know his teammates are pumped to see him on the mound again today.
Bretland Risser, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now here is Koji Kaiser. And first offering is fouled off. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
3 straight fastballs ends in a backwards K. He is not going to write home about that at bat.
Digging in, Tyler Penny. And there's a foul ball.
Come on, mow him down.
Fastball for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Top of the second, leading off, Greg Cole. There's the strike.
Hey, stay aggressive up there.
Next offering is fouled back.
Hey, we got no one.
No, ahead 1-2. His best bet is to go up the ladder here. Just be sure to miss up and out of the zone.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
I don't think he was trying to take that one for a ball. Could have just been completely caught off guard by that location. Frozen like a snowman.
Galindo in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Pretty obvious that was not a strike. And now the pitcher knows the ump is going to give him that call. He's probably going to exploit that. Hitters are going to have to accept that and learn to adjust.
Two down, base is empty. Next to hit, Giovanni Willie. Swing and a bouncer. Zips it across. That is the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. On to the third inning. Here's the catcher, Tanner Kidd.
Tanner Kidd.
There's a strike.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. And now, Denny Resch. Strike two.
Two nasty sliders. Now it's 0-2. Time to look up in the zone and spit on anything down.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That slider down and away is just brutal with two strikes. Got fooled and committed early, but there's no way that pitch was going to be handled. Sometimes you got to give credit where credit is due, and it's due to the pitcher right there.
Next to hit, Bryant Luis. Fastball for a strike. That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Big time take, especially with two strikes.
Kidd leads off first with one away. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
7 punch-outs already. Man, he looked flat-out dangerous out there. This lineup hasn't solved him at all, and I'm really impressed with the mix and tempo.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Home half of the third coming up. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Koji Kaiser. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Down 0-2, it's time to shorten the path to the ball. Put something in play to give yourself a shot.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
He gets a 3-pitch strikeout, and I got no notes, guys.
Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Penny. Texas leading by 2, top half of inning number 4. Fought off foul.
Throw your best pitch. Best pitch right here.
Throws across the diamond. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, number 5. Greg
Digging in is the switch
Cole.
hitting outfielder, Greg Cole. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Get him out of there.
Fastball for a strike.
He definitely did not agree with the umpire on those called strikes. Got to get past that and be ready to attack anything near the zone.
And that's the 3rd out. The Longhorns out front. We go to the top of the 5th. Digging in, Mohamed Galindo. And a foul ball.
Well, these guys just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
High fly ball, right field. Aguilar on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. At the plate, Giovanni Willie. That one's in there, 0-1.
If I'm at the plate right now, I think I'm just going for it. He's been filling up the zone, so for me, it's time to be aggressive and absolutely let it fly.
LSU trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him swinging.
Caught between the devil and the deep blue sea there. Just far enough away that you can't drive it, but close enough that you feel like you have to protect. He just couldn't quite spoil it.
Here's the catcher, Tanner Kidd.
Plays it what now?
To the right side, Branch throws to first in time, and that will end the inning. Texas. Denny Resch, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike.
He is not afraid of contact, and I love that. So many first pitch strikes and no nibbling here.
There's a strike.
Nobody here, nobody.
Got him swinging. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Another strikeout. He's got the good stuff working on this one. 10 Ks already. With the amount of game we've got left, pretty sure we can expect a few more.
Now it's the right fielder, Bryant Luis. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And that one fouled off. The Longhorns up by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
This one in the air right field. Aguilar coming on. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop.
Back to the top of the lineup. Risser. Now it's the shortstop, Bretland Risser. In the air to left center. Ash on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Texas on top. We go to the top of the 7th. Leading off, Koji Kaiser. Right through there for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Now it's going to be Tyler Penny. Swing and a bouncer. Branch tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next to the Tigers, the center fielder, number 5, Greg.
Now here is Greg Cole. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on, and he pumps it a strike.
2 outs here.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Longhorns have the lead. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping in, Mohamed Galindo.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Late with the swing there. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Hey, come on now, let's go.
Stays alive. And a 1-2 again. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Here comes the manager out of the dugout.
For the Longhorns,
Q Mullen comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Steele made it to the 8th, didn't allow any runs, and registered double-digit strikeouts.
You put up starts like this regularly, your star will be on the rise. He was absolutely excellent for him, and he was a major contributor to this win.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Brock Steele.
Well, this offense has great opportunity to add on right here with a runner at third, less than 2 outs.
So they're asking him to come through in a big way out of the bullpen. He's got bases to work with, so he doesn't have to challenge this guy too much if he doesn't want to.
There's the strike.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That strikeout changes a lot. With the infield in, one ball in play can end it. But now they can back up, get their depth, and suddenly there are a lot more ways to leave that runner standing at third.
Here's the second baseman, Tyler Penny. Yeah, big swing and a miss. A little roller up along first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
With the first pick of the first round, the Pittsburgh Pirates select Steele. Pirates.